two, one. What is up, YouTube? HPJ here, and I wanted to come into today's video to talk about the premium heroine sets. Now, I'm going to start off the first video with premium heroine set volume 1 because at the time of this recording, the premium heroine set volume 2 has just been announced by Bandai, and there's already a preset a pre-order date for that set. Now this set is already out internationally, and also in Japan. It's basically the female protagonist from the Digimon series, and there's iconic female Digimon also present here as well. Now, some of these Digimon do not match up with their tamers. It's perfectly fine. But the reason this is such an iconic set is because it focuses just on the ladies of the set. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh did this with Yu-Gi-Oh! Um, was it Legendary Duelist Pack Sisters of the Rose and Legendary Duelist Pack 4 Sisters of the Rose, where it's just nothing but female duelists in the set, and they focus on just those female archetypes that duelist had. Well, in this one, they're focusing on the female tamers and their association with, excuse the notifications, with the female Digimon. And I'm very excited about this because of the fact that we just got an announcement of Volume 2. And the way Volume 2 is looking is that if I don't get certain cards from Volume 2 before then, I might just go ahead and get the Volume 2 stuff, or what's already in Volume 2, but that's for a discussion when we get to Volume 2. So in Freedom Heroine Set Volume 1, it featured popular female tamers and very popular female Digimon from the Digimon series. This also includes some various artworks of those Digimon, which are gorgeous artworks, by the way, of the female Digimon from this set. From the series. Now, I believe these are Digimon that are featured in the main series, so there aren't too many that are featured outside of it, except for maybe one or two, because I haven't really took a big look at the first premium heroine set, but I have looked at the premium heroine set volume 2s, and there are some of the main Digimon from there are actually here, but for the most part, like I said, it's still a trip of amazing stuff there and how everything lines up. So, while we go ahead and take a look at just the overall look, and we're probably going to look at some of the Digimon themselves. So, from this, we have the illustrations that are going to be featured here. So, it doesn't look like too many Digimon. It's Lilithmon from EX6. EX6 is Lilithmon, where she's on player when digivolving. When it was it until the end of your turn, one of your Pokemon gets delete this Digimon at the end of the turn. The all turns when this Digimon would leave the battle area other than battle, you delete one of the level 5 or lower Digimon, and it does not leave. So it has. Oh, this is premium to the Scapegoat ability that we have in the game. And then opponent's turn, once a turn, when another Digimon is deleted, you may trash the top card of your opponent's security. And she has a very beautiful artwork of her with her clavis symbol of the 7 Demon Lords in her background. Next is Sakuyamon from EX2. This is the one that does the DP reduction and focuses on the plugins. With the moon in her background. That is gorgeous. And what a beautiful artwork of Sakuyamon it is. Then we have Venusmon from BT10 making her appearance. This is the one that of course, the iconic security control decks played. The lovely Olympus 12's Venusmon. And then we have is this Mervamon? Yeah, Mervamon, also from the Olympus 12. This is Cross Hearts Mervamon. Minervamon is the Olympus 12. No, this is the one that has the G Cross with what is his name? Ignite Mon. There we go. It's the Ignite Mon cross heart variant of Minerv Mer Minerv no Mervamon. Mervamon, I'm sorry. Minervamon is the other variation of her that is the Olympus 12 version. Then we have the female tamers. So, of course, we start off with the icons of Tachikawa Mimi from BT14. We have um, Tekinochi Sora from BT15. I hope I said that right. Takenochi Sora from BT15. We have, of course, the adorable Kamiya Kari, or because what is her Japanese name? Um, oh, Yamachi. Uh, yeah, because it's Tai Chi. No, is it Tai Chi Kamiya and Hikari Kamiya? I think their Japanese names and their English names were highly changed. But yeah, this is Hikari from BT15. Then there is Yoli from BT8 for Digimon Adventures 2. We're going to move over and then scroll down on this side because we're going to take a look at, of course, Miss Rika Nanaka from Digimon Tamers, who is going to be here. And this is the Warp Digivolve into Sakuyamon version of Rika. Then Miss Zoe Orimoto from BT7. This is, of course, is the yellow hybrid version of Miss Zoe from Digimon Frontiers. We scroll down here again for Yoshino Fujita. This is the Digimon Savers. Our Digimon from was it Digimon Data Squad's female protagonist. Her Digimon and Mimi share the same mega, Mrs. Rosemon. But her Rosemon ends up becoming Rosemon Burst Mode. So Miss Fujita from BT13. And then we have Miss Nene from BT10. Now, I think in terms of it, they pronounce her name as Nene, where some people would say Nini. And I think it's just the pronunciation of things, which, of course, if you know the Real Housewives, we have a Nini, Miss Nene Links. They call her Nene. She said, don't call her Nene. She said, please don't call her name Nene. Her name is Nini. That's how she wants to be pronounced. But this is Nene from Digimon Cross Wars and the leader of Team Twilight. And then the last main female Digimon protag is really Tsukiyono from Digimon Ghost King. And it's crazy enough, though, that these are all of the main female protagonists in the main female cards for this main set. And I have to say, they picked a pretty good array of the lineup of these Digimon and Tamers. Uh, but then we also just want a quick look at the box themselves, which has all the girls on it. This is the storage box, and then we also have the sleeves. One design, 60 sleeves, and I don't know if they had multiple designs depending on random variation, but it's basically just Kari from the Kari all art here. And then this is funny because I thought they would do one for each of the girls, but I guess not. But you do get 13 cards in total, two of each of the female Digimon in main tag. So this was actually pre-ordered, started back in May 14th of 2024. Um, but the official set I believe came out in October of that year. So it was only a few months. Funny enough, when I get to the uh Premium Heroine set Volume 2, you'll see why I'm kind of pissed off that the time frame for this was not equal to the time frame of what was already being released for the next set. But still, I think this is a pretty cool set. It has the best variation of the tamers that you possibly can have. I guess my only exception would probably be Kari Kamiya, but because Kari was featured in both O2 and Adventure, they wanted to just keep her relevancy to just Adventure and not O2, because there is an O2 variation. She does have an alt art as well for O2. And then there's adult Kari from Digimon Adventure Last Evolution, the one where it's her and TK, and they're side by side. It's TK. Um. You cannot remember his last name, but I have the cards. It's TK and Kari combination. They're the ones that if your opponent has more security than you gain a memory. If you have three or more security, you gain a memory. If your opponent has three or more security, you gain a memory. It's all about your opponent who has more security or how much security, and then you gain a memory from it. It's really really cool. And then there's Yoli here. There's Yoli and Kari, which is really cool artwork as well. That's from the Digimon movie, Last Order, and then last is it Last Evolution? No, not Last Evolution. The newer one, the new Digimon one, the Digimon O2 Beginnings. There we go. And in that whole storyline, which I love that those dual tamers from that one, they're really really cool. Um, but no, I think all of these Fin Fatales are amazing. Love the artwork, and you got two of each of these. So if you're playing particular decks that needed any of these female tamers, then you were set to go. It's funny though because a lot of these decks have now basically evolved. Um, in some cases, and funny enough, um there's no ace of Mervamon or Venusmon, but we did have a Lilithmon X in case now, and we also have both Sakuyamon Ace, Sakuyamon Miko mode, and Sakuyamon Miko mode Ace. Oh, and Sakuyamon X too. So that's some insights there. Still, pretty cool box, great lineup, great ordeal. Um, if you do find any of these variations of them, I would suggest, getting them, if anything, and playing around with the deck itself. And getting the box and just taking for one piece you are. Because I think while this box is really good, the second box does a bit better. But also because of the reprints that are going to be in that box is part of that reason. So I understand and note that while both of these are still the same price, and I believe both of these were what, $40 a piece, $45 a piece? Yeah, $45 a piece. You're getting your money's worth. Alt arts of iconic female cards with their tamers, and most of these tamers are still being used, um, even in combinations of decks today. So yeah, you get your money's worth. So I guess with that said, let me know what you guys think of the Premium Heroine set Volume 1. And I say Volume 1 because there is a Volume 2, and I will be doing my video on that shortly. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think about these. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, as it helps out tremendously. Hit the notification bell to be informed of when I upload more of my content. And my social media accounts are in the description box below. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and HBJ signing out. Take care.